Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Oasis Focus and Finance Show. I'm your host Shafiq Morton, and always it's great to be with you. Oasis supports education from early childhood development right up until the postgraduate phase and into the workplace as well in terms of lifelong learning. The Oasis Bursary Programme sets out to empower young students with its bursary. So what happens is that students are not only given money to pay for their studies, there's a follow-up program which involves mentorship programs, in-service training, and other programs that make a person well equipped for the job market. To tell us more about this exciting program is Sherazaan Isaacs from the Oasis Bursary Programme. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Shafiq.
Right, let's get to the history of things. When did the Oasis Bursary Programme first begin?
Well, the program goes as far back as 2002, and it was officially inaugurated in 2007 by the late Professor Fatima Mia. And this was really, Shafiq, to harness the development and empower our young individuals and our youth in line with the objectives of the country to really foster this development within the economy.
Right, now let's go further into the objectives and the visions of the bursary program, because often a bursary just says, okay, here's the money, go study, and there's no follow-up. Here there's words such as objectives, goals, and visions.
So the aim of the bursary program is, like I said earlier, to kind of foster a holistic individual. We know the situation, Shafiq, that we face in the country of the high unemployment rate with our youth. And at least this is now an opportunity in line with the objectives of the country to harness these types of individuals into an environment that can offer you so much. And I know that we'll touch on it a bit later, but it's really just to enable the students to be exposed to something that is really so great. And this is in terms of what the bursary program has to offer.
So how many students do you have on the program per average per year?
Currently, we have about 34 students, 29 scholars, and we also, offer this program to students as young as going from your early childhood development straight through to tertiary, as far as your postgraduate studies as well.
So how am I selected for this particular program? And I think what's also important is what courses are relevant in terms of applying.
So the selection criteria is really based on something that is, and we really focus on ensuring that it's fair, the whole process. So it also goes through a review, shortlisting criteria presented to the trustees of the Oasis Crescent Fund Trust. And the focus really is not only, just academics, but it also needs to be related to the fields that we accommodate at Oasis. And the focus would be your commerce and your finance. But like any institution, we also have, opportunity for human resources, HR. We don't outsource anything at Oasis. So it would be videography, marketing, and even psychometrists. But the primary focus would be your commerce as well as your finance.
Now, of course, we see it's called the Oasis Bursary Programme. So what is in the program?
Well, the program offers so much, and I wish I was a student on the program. But not only do we cover the tuition of the students, but it would be books, as well as when they get officiated on the program, they get a laptop, backpack, goodies in the bag.
Cell phone holder?
Yes, we actually did a survey, and we found that what was trending at the universities was those cell phone student card holders at the back of the cell phones, and they're doing quite well at the universities. So we're quite happy to see students using them. Also, what is offered is a mentorship program, because it's not just about giving the money and then goodbye, we don't care about you. It's about ensuring that that support remains there. I have a couple of students that I'm mentoring, and I often tell them, look, I'm not here to do your assignments for you, but I can surely help you along the way with study timetables. And it can be very daunting for a student if they aren't able to manage, their personal lives with the stresses and the pressures that is faced whilst you are studying. We are also very fortunate at Oasis to be psycho accredited. So we do offer the full cycle rotation at Oasis, and it's quite a dynamic rotation because you're not just doing auditing whole day. We do rotate the students in various departments to ensure that they know and they understand the business. There is also your global exposure, because we do have global partner offices, and at Oasis we believe in global best practice, so we're able to harness this and expose the students to what we do in our UK and our Dublin offices. And then very importantly, one less thing to worry about for our students is the work back opportunity. So they are integrated into this program, and by the time they come and they offer their work back opportunity, they are at ease. I'm sure we know how daunting it was when we started our jobs, and these kind of opportunities weren't available. So we are able to offer, the students something that can ease them into an environment, that is fast-paced and it's changing, and they're able to cope with it so much better because they're being exposed to all of the support that we have to offer them.
Now, within your work-back program, you've got sub-programs, the only way I can describe it. Just run us through some of these. I mean, for example, confidence in public speaking, and things like that, which is so important.
So what we also offer is a vocational program where the student would come and spend their time during their breaks, and they also earn a stipend, a little wage that the students really look forward to. I'm sure any student would look forward to that. And they are exposed to various activities, such as the debating competitions, because they're able to improve in their skills of reporting, reading, challenging one another, because once you come into a working environment, these are real things that you're going to be facing. And the vacation program is able to assist them in what, is going to be ahead when they do join, the Oasis working environment. We get very good renowned guest speakers to come and encourage them and remind them about value systems, honesty, integrity, what the fourth industrial revolution is all about, how to remain relevant and not become complacent. And these are things that is so important with especially our millennials. We are facing challenges of automation. So how do you make yourself stand out? And these are the types of skills that we harness within the vacation program, exposing them to learning cafes. I know it sounds very fancy.
Sounds like a lot of coffee to me.
Not only, but we remind students that don't forget who you are. So we create forums and an environment where they can showcase their inborn, talents, such as some of the students were making cupcakes, taking, some of our medical students was taking the blood pressures of our employees, as well as, making origamis. So it's in a light-hearted manner, it's saying we are here to kind of, foster and develop you as an individual as you go along your studies, but don't forget who you are. And forming that basis of integrity and the value system that Oasis is built on just creates the type of individual that has job satisfaction, that has passion and drive in terms of what who they are and what they're going to be doing and offering Oasis.
In the last 30 seconds, just tell us the importance of the mentorship program. I mean, that's a backup system, isn't it?
Yes, it is so important in a time where, you have to have a teacher in life. And even with your finances, I can't stress you have to have a financial advisor. So similarly with your studies, you need to have someone that is able to mentor you. So we try to pair the student up with someone that is in their field already, someone that, and sometimes, it is someone that was part of the program as well. And I need to link into one of the most important activities in our vacation program is the fitness activity, where we incorporate our orphans and we incorporate activities where they're able to give back. And that's part of mentorship at Oasis, is not forgetting about giving back to the community. We've taken you along the way. Don't forget to take and hold a friend and help them up that mountain. And that's the type of individual we want to have at Oasis, someone that is not just only receiving, but is not forgetting to give back to the community as well.
I think the big question now is, how do we apply for this particular bursary program?
Well, as big a question it is, it's so easy to apply. You can literally go onto our website, www.oasiscrescent.com, and you can go and have a look and download our application form. And together with this, we've put a nice video on YouTube as to how, step by step, how you go about applying. So it's going to be completing the application form, providing us with your details, as well as a CV and a motivation letter, and very importantly, to upload a video about yourself. And I think that this has been really helping us identify the right type of candidate for the program, because it's really just a way to kind of see and get to know you. You're welcome to, the student is welcome to tell us about themselves, what drives them, what they love reading, and it's kind of a nice interactive way for us to kind of get to know the student a whole lot better. And then once completed, they can submit their application form to bursary@oasiscrescent.com. If there is any information, they're more than welcome to contact me or my colleagues that assist with the program on 021-413-7860. And yeah, it's as easy as that.
Sherazaan, shukran for that.
Oh, fine, thank you.
And what we're going to do now, we're going to have a look at some of the outcomes and some of the students who are benefiting from the program are going to be talking to us. Let's have a look.
Oasis is a very great place to be, first of all, with the mentorship and the growth that you get when you're here. It's really immense, and it's more like a family rather than a business.
And so when the CEO had addressed us on the first day, I feel like that was really meaningful because it inspired us to read and always be up to date so that we can make informed decisions in the future and that we're aware of what's going on in our society and our country.
I had a good time. I learned a lot. More specifically on client meetings, I learned how you conduct yourselves, how to make the client feel comfortable, how to analyze their situation, think quickly, and then recommend a product based on that within a few moments.
It's a very friendly place, hardworking, and they know what they're doing. It's very professional.
So yeah, this is the first time that I'm doing the program. For me, I kind of enjoyed working with the different people, especially the students. It was nice meeting them and also seeing the different backgrounds, different cultures. I kind of find it quite insightful in terms of seeing all the departments.
And also Oasis does a great job in changing the way you think. I've never really thought about the thought leadership and having to know so much. Now I think I'll make the decision to actually try to know as much as possible, to read a lot and to know what's going on around me even more than I know now.
I would really encourage new students to apply to Oasis because it's an amazing experience. You get a lot of exposure to work and also you get to meet a lot of people with different personalities and then you know how to deal with them. And also, there's lots of amazing offers over here, so they should.
It is a very great opportunity and I really think they should take it, grab it with both hands and run away with it, because once you're here, you get exposed to the real work and you'll learn a lot aside from just studying at school. You'll get exposed to talking to many people and build more connections and meeting many people from different backgrounds, and that is very beneficial at this time and age.
Trust me when I say that if one grabs the opportunity with a willingness to learn, engage and actively participate, I can personally guarantee that the benefits one derives from the opportunity will be endless. The insights you gain, the people you meet and the lessons you learn, these are only some of the things which have been crucial to my life-changing journey with the Oasis Bursary Programme. The key takeaways for me were the debates, guest talks and the mentorship that I received. Each aspect presented an opportunity for personal development, to broaden my vision, expand my horizons, and to develop my career as an inspiring lawyer and thought leader. I would be remiss not to extend my thanks and gratitude to all at Oasis who have made this possible, especially to Mr. Nazim Ibrahim, who has always engaged me in lively discussions and offered me key pieces of advice towards my journey in becoming a well-rounded attorney. Together, these opportunities and experiences have made this journey life-changing. So to my fellow bursary students, both old and new, I cannot stress enough the importance of appreciating the opportunity which lies before you. We are indeed the fortunate few, and that demands that we understand both the opportunity and the responsibility that we as young citizens have towards our society. And as members of the Oasis Bursary Programme, your journey to becoming innovative, ethical and responsible leaders have begun. The duty is on you to allow this journey with Oasis to be life-changing, as it has been for me. Indeed, I have no doubt that not only will it be life-changing for you, but that you will go on to change the lives of others too. Commit to this and do not waver, for this is the Oasis way.
Now, Oasis did not only provide me with the financial resources, but also with mentorship and support to be able to complete my studies successfully. During the vacation work which formed part of the program, I had the opportunity to work with experienced individuals in various departments. The program entailed training, presentations on different topics delivered by professionals, and stimulating debate to further our thinking. During the vacation work, constant interaction and tasks given to me enabled me to further my knowledge and expectations of the industry. The opportunity given to me through being on this program prepared me for the transition into the working environment. The program also gave me a peace of mind during my honours year that I had the privilege and opportunity to work for an incredible asset managing company such as Oasis. I joined the firm in January and I'm currently working in the investments department as part of the quantitative team. It has been a pleasant experience as the team has been supportive, accommodating and provides us with adequate training that we need in order to excel in our roles. So the program placed students in different departments according to their respective fields of study. Although this was the case, we constantly interacted during lunch, debate preps, tea times and even after hours. Because we were placed in these departments, we gathered a better understanding of the various roles and functions of the firm. Together we laughed, we learned and we became friends. Today these students are my friends and my colleagues. I would like to end off with a word of encouragement to my fellow peers. Stay motivated and set clear goals. Your daily hard work and dedication will pay off. You are driven and you are capable of greatness. There are no limits.
I think today is the culmination of our bursary scheme coming together. In 2013, we had already started on a journey way before that, but by about 2013, we had reached the stage where this bursary scheme had really come into one. Now, in the year 2019, we have 10 graduates from our scheme who have joined Oasis in the working environment. So, we believe that as time goes on, in a few years, we will have as many people working at Oasis that are at university. So for example, if we have 50 students at university, we would have 50 students who would be working at Oasis. And we believe through the mentorship by their seniors, they will go on to be leading South Africans in the financial services industry. We have only, some of us, arrived in the financial services industry recently. So it takes a huge amount of effort to instill training. And I think a lot of you are educators and you know the problems that we face in our wonderful country as we are at now. So a lot of time and a lot of effort has to go into building strong, solid foundations.
And that concludes today's edition of the Oasis Focus on Finance show, during which we discussed the Oasis Bursary Programme. Should you wish to watch this or any of our other shows, you can log into the Oasis Crescent YouTube channel, or you can join us at LinkedIn. Should you wish to contact us, you can dial 0860 100 786 or info@oasiscrescent.com. Until next time, I'm your host, Shafiq Morton. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.